Nigel Pearson, I guess we can say a lot of negative things about this game, but what are the positive things you remember?
Look, it was a difficult night. Obviously, the conditions, pitches made it hard. We put the game at risk by making mistakes in the second half, and in all honesty, there weren't too many chances in the game. It wasn't the best game. The positives for us is we got a clean sheet. We've not had too many of those this season. Some players have not been in the side much this year. Put performances in which puts them in a good light. I've talked about us having mental and defensive frailties recently, but we stuck at it. And but there were some things that annoyed me as well. And yeah, we've just had a conversation in there now. And I think what's important is 2018 now over. We need to start coming to the party more often and setting a higher standard for ourselves, because I'm not really prepared to accept what we've had so far. So it's a challenge now. It's a challenge for the players who are going to be at the football club. I think there will be changes to the squad. I think we need to look at that. That's not a threat. It's just that you know we've had too many performances this year where we've not achieved what we should be achieving.
How disappointing is that for you, being a player in your career, always got the knife between the teeth and always fighting for it? How frustrating is that, being in front of your bench and seeing that lack of fighting spirit?
No, I didn't say there was a lack of fighting spirit. What I said that we've underperformed, and we need to address that. So, well, it's my team. It's my team. So I care about how people see us, talk about us, and I think what is important is that we don't just talk about it in negative ways. There's some talented boys in our dressing room. There's some inexperienced players as well, and we probably just need to address the balance in terms of a bit more experience, game knowledge, to give some of our younger players the opportunity to develop their own game. And you know, the balance at the minute is probably not what I want it to be, but we'll look at that hopefully and come back in 2019 with the intention to push on and try and have a positive new year.
Always look on the bright side of life. Things can only get better.
Not necessarily.
But I guess you're convinced that they will. After the transfer window, you're going to get some players in?
No. Look, there might be some changes to the squad, ins and outs. I think what is important is that I look at and I reflect on what's happened so far in a balanced way. It's not about being overly critical. You've got to be honest about it. There are some good things. There are some good things. There are some things that we need to change.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas in the UK. Or staying in Belgium?
I'm going to have a few days in the UK, and then because I've not seen my family, my parents for a while, so it'd be nice to catch up with a few people. And but then I'll come back home.
Refueled. Enjoy.
Yeah, I'll come back home to Belgium.
Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers. Right.